Lagos, Nigeria, and Cape Town, South Africa, have a lot in common, and so many people are unaware of this fact. Both cities have a common geographic significance, being port cities. Both cities were also used by European traders to transport slaves and as refreshment ports for their cargo ships. Despite their similarities, Lagos and Cape Town have quite different economies and demographics. But which is better, Lagos or Cape Town? Well, as you all know, Lagos is Nigeria's economic hub and has the greatest population density in Africa. Meanwhile, Cape Town is sort of South Africa's chill spot. Cape Town, or as some people call it, the Cape of Good Hope, alluding to the fact that Cape Town sits just north of the Cape of Good Hope, which was discovered by Vasco da Gama in the 17th century. However, our main focus today is a Lagos versus Cape Town showdown, a battle royale in our series finale of the Versus segment. In comparing any two things in the 21st century, everything has to be centered on one key aspect: data. Data is the ultimate proof of the viability of every concept. That's why all our content on The New Tourist is data-driven. We sieve through all the jargon, all the noise and voiced-out opinions to bring you nothing but the hardcore facts that can't be disputed. As comfortable as we feel about our sources, we welcome criticism, as even the most robust data-driven initiatives are prone to error, however, very mildly. So, in short, our content is never very far from the truth. To kick things off, we begin with demographics. The population of a city shows a lot about that city. Populous cities or countries usually offer better employment opportunities because of their large economies. Big cities attract companies and business investment, and are usually important cultural centers and research hubs. Lagos has a population of about 15.4 million people, and Cape Town has a population of 4.8 million people. Population density shows how cramped or spread out inhabitants are. Cities or countries with high population densities can be considered overpopulated, which can be a problem if the infrastructure is underdeveloped. Lagos has a population density of 6,800 per square kilometer, and Cape Town has a population density of 1,530 per square kilometer. The average population growth rate reflects the annual increase or decrease in population. Currently, the world's population is growing at a rate of approximately 1.1% per year. The higher the growth, the more dynamic society feels. Lagos has a population growth rate of 3.5% from 2021, and Cape Town has a population growth rate of 1.9% from 2021. Cities or countries with younger population have usually better development perspectives. Young societies are more dynamic and creative. Lagos has a median age of 19 years, and Cape Town has a median age of 29 years. The percentage of female residents, according to the city's official statistics in Lagos, is 47.8%, and in Cape Town is 52.4%. The percentage of male residents, according to the city's official statistics in Lagos, is 52.2%, and in Cape Town is 47.6%. Low unemployment rate indicates better career opportunities and economic growth. Lagos has an unemployment rate of 21%, and Cape Town has an unemployment rate of 19.4%. There is a sharp contrast in healthcare availability, as 57% of the Lagos don't have it, and 42% of Cape Town's population don't have adequate health care. Countries or cities with a higher number of hospital beds per 1,000 inhabitants usually have well-developed healthcare systems. Lagos has 0.5 hospital beds per 1,000 compared to Cape Town's 4.4 per 1,000. Universities, as centers of higher education and research, are important contributions to a city's development. There are 11 universities in Lagos, 2 of which belong to the federal government of Nigeria, 3 belong to the Lagos state government, and 6 are privately owned. The federal government universities are the National Open University of Nigeria and University of Lagos, also known as UNILAG. The state-owned universities are Lagos State University, Lagos State University of Science and Technology, and Lagos State University of Education. The private-owned universities in Lagos are Augustine University, Caleb University, Pan-Atlantic University, Anchor University, Echo University of Medical and Health Sciences. On the other hand, Cape Town has 3 universities: University of Cape Town, University of Witwatersrand, and Cape Peninsula University of Technology. The gross domestic product, or GDP, reflects the value and productivity of an economy. It measures the market value of all the final goods and services produced annually. To reflect the differences in the cost of living and inflation rates, we show the GDP at purchasing power parity. Lagos has a GDP of $43.2 billion, which is over 10% of Nigeria's GDP. Cape Town has a GDP of $32 billion. The average temperature in Lagos is 27.6 degrees Celsius, and the average temperature in Cape Town is 17.4 degrees Celsius. The average maximum temperature in Lagos is 31.3 degrees Celsius, while the average maximum temperature in Cape Town is 22.7 degrees Celsius. The average minimum temperature is 23.9 degrees Celsius in Lagos, and the average minimum temperature in Cape Town is 12.2 degrees Celsius. With more large sports facilities, a city is able to organize more important sporting events. Lagos City has just one stadium, while Cape Town has 6 stadiums. However, Lagos State has 4 stadiums. The cost of the monthly public transport ticket indicates affordability of public transportation for an average inhabitant. The cost of monthly transportation is $24, and the cost of monthly transportation in Cape Town is $33, an indicator of how safe people feel walking alone in the city during the day, with 1 being very unsafe and 10 being very safe. On this scale, Lagos has a score of 4.8, and Cape Town has a score of 4.7 on the same scale, an indicator of how safe people feel walking alone in the city during the night, with 1 being very unsafe and 10 being very safe. On this scale, Lagos has a score of 2.6, and Cape Town is 1.5 on the same scale, an indicator of how worried people are about having things stolen from their car, with 1 being not worried and 10 being very worried. On this scale, Lagos has a score of 6.6, and Cape Town has a score of 7.4 on the same scale, an indicator of how drinkable the tap water is, with 1 being not drinkable and 10 being very drinkable. On this scale, Lagos has a score of 3.3, and Cape Town has a score of 7.3 on the same scale. A few of these factors on our list might not seem too important in defining the level of comfort of a particular city. But that's until you realize that it's the small things that make us love the things we do, and every nuanced detail counts in ensuring your satisfaction. That's exactly what we strive to bring to you here on The New Tourist. For us, it's all about the little things. If you aren't subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll be glad to have you as our newest tourister. Also, leave a like on this video and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video.